And then you're going to go to the second part. This is promotional tools. It's just a list of things of all the layers of promotion that you could possibly do. You're rarely going to use every single one of these, but you go down through here, make your check marks, make out your plan, and it's going to help you stay organized with that. The first thing you do is you have to put in the date of the event. So you're going to put in 1/15/2011, and look at that. It's going to automatically calculate the Sunday before the event, because obviously Sundays are our big promotion day, so that's an important day to recognize. From there, you're really just working down through this thing. Okay, do I want it in the bulletin? Yes. How many weeks? Normally we're only going to do 2 to 4 weeks. I want this thing in there for 3 weeks. Or I could put in, yes, I want it in for 3 weeks, but I want it to start on a different Sunday, not just on the 26th, but I want it earlier in December. But you see that it automatically calculates when you need to submit by and tells you who to submit it to. So I could have picked, well, I want it starting in November 27th, 2010, and then it will change when I need to submit to Christy for that. All right. Do I want to use a bulletin insert? We're going to do this in a very limited way. Usually 2 weeks is the maximum, and it has to really justify it. We don't want to fill up our bulletin with a lot of bulletin inserts. Again, how many weeks? Oh, I just want in for 1 week to really make it an emphasis. Or I could pick the Sunday that I want it in. It automatically defaults to putting in the last Sunday, the Sunday closest to the event. Or you could go, you know what, I really want it in for the December 26th, and then it's going to change when you need to submit that by, and give you who to do that to. Now, one of the important questions is who's going to make this bulletin insert. You can do it yourself, and then you have your deadlines, or you can ask Christy to make it, and it's going to give you when you need to send a request to her by, and you need to give her all the information you want on it. Or you can have somebody else do it. If you are, then type in who's going to do it. Let's say I'm going to have Matt do it. Alright, that way I know who to expect it from. If you're going to utilize the connection card, mark that. Again, how many weeks in? I'm going to have it in 3 weeks in the bulletin, but I'm only going to put it 2 weeks in the connection card. So when I need to submit that to Pastor Noel, am I going to have a verbal announcement? Sure, I want that. And I'm going to just have it in for the 2 weeks that I have it on the connection card. When do I need to submit that by? PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a tool that everyone should use because it's free. It's, there's no cost to this, and we put slides on the pre-service rotation, so you can use this up to 6-8 weeks long. As well as obviously when we do the verbal announcements, I want to have a PowerPoint with it, so I'd use it for those 2 weeks in the verbal announcements. In fact, we want to get to the place where any verbal announcement always has a PowerPoint, because having the visual to go with a verbal announcement is a powerful connection. It helps people to remember and retain and to act. So PowerPoint is a definite. So let's say I want this in for 6 weeks because I'll have 4 weeks in the rotation and 2 weeks on the verbal announcement. It gives me what I need to submit that by and to who. But again, the question is, who is going to make it? You could make it if you want to, or you can have Chelsea Quick do it. She's a person that makes this, and if you check that box, it tells you when you have to request her to make that by. You're going to have to talk to her send her an email on that Tuesday so that she can submit it by the Friday of December 3rd, and gives her email address. Videos are a powerful way to go. If you have a video, 1 to 2 weeks is pretty good. If we get more than that, then you'll need to talk with me about timing. But let's say we just have one video. You're going to type in the actual date that you want it, because you might not want that the date before, the Sunday before the event. You might want that back in mid-December, so you might go, I want that on the 19th for January coming up. Alright, and it gives you when to submit by, who to submit to. So that's all the things that are happening on Sunday. The next is church postings. We have the printed calendar that goes out monthly, so you just have to submit it by the last week of the month previous to your event. So it's a January event. Obviously, you have to submit it by the end of December. That's where you submit it to. Bulletin board. You can do this anytime you want. You can do it yourself. If you have Christy do it, just drop it off in the pastor's office with a note saying, asking Christy to post it, or you can have someone else. Posters, great, and I just give you a little bit of a help there of where you're ordering it from, when do you need to order it by, when do you want to put it up by. All right, I'm giving you all these, so this is to help keep you on track. You can refer back to it. You know what your promotional plan is. It keeps you organized. Church website, we really want to be utilizing this in every way because, again, it's basically free. There's no cost to printing this stuff. So definitely everything that you have happening, you want to put on the website calendar. You want to mark that. Who's going to post it? You can do that. Or if you need the office to do it, click that and email your information to Matt Manera and he can put that up. Now that's the basic way to post it. But we also have the ability to make an article on our website with a logo and a lot more information than just on the calendar and give it a really good promotion. And we can do that up to 8 weeks long. So again, how long do you want posted on there? I want to put it on there for 5 weeks. That tells me when do I need to request Matt to create it by. Because he's going to put it all together. This is when he's going to refer back to your event info page and find out if you had a specific graphic or logo. But you're going to submit that to him, email him. Website registration. If you're going to have that happen, you would mark this box. To have that, you have to have a website article. It must occur. And you're going to request it at the same time. All right. The key thing is that you need to tell Matt what list of things you need on your registration. Maybe you only need their name and their phone number, their name and an email. For VBS, we needed to know name, their parents, where they live, an emergency contact phone, do they have any allergies, so it was a much longer list. So you just need to communicate to Matt what you're looking to track on that registration. Now these other options, everything above this is what you're mostly going to be using 90% of the time. But there are some other options for really major events. Excuse me. You might print up invitations like we've done for our big days. I might have done that for adults and youth. You need to think through, am I creating this in-house? Am I ordering it from somewhere? If I order it from group, when do I need to pass them out? I want to start passing them out on December 19th, 2010. And then if I put that in there, it's going to tell me, give me a suggestion of when do I need to order it by, have a design completed. If there's additional printing, when I should have that printed by. And if there is additional printing, do I want to have Christy do it? And how to contact her there. Alright. You can do indoor banners. You can do outdoor banners. You can do ads in the journal. Obviously they come out on Friday, so you want to think about what Friday do I want it to appear. If I was going to put it on the 24th of December, I need to know I'm going to submit that by that Monday, and here's the email address. And then I need to think about, do I want that running for 1 week, 2 weeks? Let's say we're going to run it for 2 weeks. I could put up posters in the community, or I can even advertise on TV Channel 4 with community announcements. Those are major things. You're not going to use those a whole lot, but I wanted to give you everything that you could possibly do so that this is a plan. It keeps you on track. Plus, by saving this as a file, what you're going to do then is when you go back through here and say, okay, I want the pastor to put this in the connection card, you're going to just click on the link to the email address. It's going to automatically open up your email. And you're going to put down movie night. And you're going to say, Pastor Noel, please put my movie night sign-ups in the connection card for 2 weeks, please. Noel. Okay, now I haven't given a lot of information there. I don't have to, because watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach the file that I've just created for this movie event. I'm going to put that on there, attach it, and then send it off to me. That way I get the general idea of what you want, and then I can open up the file and look at what's going on. I get all the event information. I know what other things you're going to do, if it's going to be in the bulletin, when you're going to have verbal announcements, how all is working together. If I have any questions, then I know also how to contact you. I can respond by email, or I can find out who the contact person is. So this is a tool for us to use to really be more effective and utilize every layer of promotion that we have in our church. I hope this keeps you organized, keeps you efficient, and makes you successful in having a good strategic plan in promoting your event. Thanks for listening.